Hi everyone, Lolly here. Welcome to my channel. I'm just back from vacation and I wanted to show some things to you guys that I picked up along the way. So on the title it says I got junk journal supplies at the Welcome Center. So let me tell you about that. I am a nerd about Welcome Centers, and normally I go to Florida because my son and his family are there, and so along the way, I stopped at the visitor center in Louisiana. There's a couple of them now. And so on this trip back, I thought, I'm not in a huge hurry. So I wonder what the Texas Welcome Center looks like, because I've never stopped. I just want to get home, right? So we never stopped there. It was absolutely gorgeous, of course. And all the Welcome Centers, I just love them. But they just have things to do and things to look at and stuff like that. So I wasn't expecting to get to go in there and find art or junk journal supplies, but I sure did. So let me show you guys. So I went ahead and put them all in this book. All right. So here I got a pocket from the Welcome Center. I got an envelope. Really cute envelope. Little cards I put in here. I got stamps, really pretty stamps right here. I got a library pocket and a journaling card. Here I have the journaling on the back. I also got a tag and two ATCs. I also got a pocket, and I got a postcard. How cute is that? Got ink on it. Super cute postcard. I also got this little girl right here with a little snarky thing on it. So I got a collage page out of here with a little snarky quote on there. I got another pocket. Two ATCs here. I got a flip out to put under here so I could tuck cards or something like that in there. So that wasn't too bad that you could pick up supplies like that at the Welcome Center, right? Well, I'm kidding you. I didn't get them just like that. But like I said, I'm a nerd for Welcome Centers, and I go and I pick up all the brochures. Whether I was going to make anything out of it or not, I always get them because I love to read it. I have all of this. So I've been going through these and just cutting out all of this stuff here to see if I can make all of that just from what I have picked up, except for the ones that I still want to read. So I haven't cut those up. So I'll show you what I've been doing. For my envelope, I had this little set of stationery, and so I traced an envelope out on a page. And so I had this really beautiful building right here, and then I just added this to it. I had junk mail on the table, so I cut this off so I could have the little postal marks there. And then this, I don't know if you could see it, little stamp I made with my thinking shears. And sorry at the camera. There were some brochures in here that were kind of thick, kind of like this, and that's what I cut these out of. They were small little pictures, and I cut, here they are right here. I forgot where I put them. So of course it's San Antonio this brochure came from, and so a lot of culture here as well. So we have different, I think these are, looks like pottery, painted pottery. And then here we have the mariachi hats, and here we have these beautiful faces here. So I just cut out of a different piece of the brochure, just a little bit bigger piece, put it on the back, put the smaller piece in front, and then there's my little stamps here. And so for the envelope, I just took one of the bigger magazines, and for me, I just traced this little envelope, came out with this design. I punched or cut out circles from the thicker brochures, and then I had this in my ephemera box and put some washi tape on there and this little string. So all of this was made from one magazine page and some bits and pieces that I had. So same with the pocket. It was just a little bit thicker page, and it had really cute pictures on it, with barbecues and football and beans and things like that. And I stuck that down, and I didn't mean to cover all of it, but I wanted to just tuck these stamps right here. So added a little lace and some journaling, and that's how I got that part out of it. So I also have, this is a template for ATC cards. In other videos I've talked about doing this. I just take the template and I just go around, and you can see, you know, what makes a good picture or not using your template. So that would be really pretty also. Just the old building here with the moon. The world's first margarita machine. 1971. The world's first frozen margarita machine. That's pretty cool. But so that would be cute on a page somewhere. But this one doesn't have too many small pictures. Let's see what we got over here. You're finding a background for an ATC. It doesn't have to be with your focal point. It could just, you know, be some color or something in the background that you're going to cover up with your own focal point. So that's how I go about those. So that came from the cover, probably this cover, but I just love this blue kind of purple color, and it had a picture of the Menger Hotel, and you can tell these were right here and here. And so I just went through with this little template, and I looked at the building, and I came up with kind of that view right there. And then I just moved it around the page until I came up with that one. And the windows and the settings and the doors here were framed just perfectly. So it came out just right. So that's how I got the ATCs. And so then I went through the magazines looking for words, and I found the word grand in another brochure, and this word welcome I cut out of one of the little pamphlets and put those on there and made ATCs. So that was super fun. And I think they're so pretty. I didn't have to do anything. I inked the edges, and that was about it. These are things I'm going to use, but this is everything that I cut out. And there's so many map pages. This, you can tell, was the back or the background of my the Artist Trading Coins. And not this one, this one. So I made the one with the lighthouse because the lighthouse was in one of the brochures, and then I wanted to make a matching one. So I pulled my punch out, and I punched the map, and then I went and printed a quote. I had these little puffy stickers, and I added those there. Let's see if I can. And I cut one of the thicker brochures for the background paper. I didn't use, I have the coin backings, but I didn't use those. I just used really stiff, one of the brochures. The tag was a hard brochure like this, and it was a calendar to show different events and things like that. So I cut a tag out of that, and then here, under here, I have a piece of a flash card cut out. And then I just inked it a little bit. I put these rub-ons on here, and then just add on some flowers and my little quote here. And I think it turned out super cute, and it's really stiff. So that was a fun thing. Here I didn't, because I'm not going to journal on the back of it, but you could put a blank piece of paper or something on the back to do your journaling in. So so that's what I did. I just went through all of these magazines, and this one I had 2 of, but it's so pretty. I love that hutch so much that I turned it into this. And I couldn't fold it because it's really stiff. So I just glued another stiffer page all over the top of it to make the pocket. And then this little banner right here in the background talked about a winery, and so I put another layer on top of that, and this one actually said exploring the spirit of East Texas, I think it said. So I'm not making a Texas book necessarily, so I just found this little sticker that I had and I changed the quote, but I used that little banner and the smaller one also from a brochure. And then the typewriter and flowers I already had. But isn't that hutch so cute? I just want it in my house. So that was fun. And then this was, where is this? I forgot where that was. Gee, I'm not sure. Beautiful building. So I thought it would make a really pretty journaling card. And I just happened to write, it was my grandson's birthday. So I just put that on the back to show you that that was one of the map pages that I got out of one of the brochures or magazines, and it was light enough from the print that I could write over the top of it. I have messy writing, so probably couldn't read any of it, but it just said today's Tyler's birthday. So all right, what else do we have? This was inside of one of the magazines, and it's such a beautiful picture all by itself. I don't know who the girl is. It was just an advertisement, but I made a pocket out of it because I didn't want to cut up her. I didn't want to cut up the truck, so I just made a bigger pocket out of it. And then this was the front, not the front, but the inside of one of the, I don't remember which one. One of these, I think. Anyway, it was a beautiful picture just like that, except for I got ink on it. So I took that, and I have these postcards that you can paint on the other side. It's watercolor paper, so you can paint on them, or collage, or whatever you want to do on them. So I had this already on there, so I just used sticky tape and put that picture on there. And I made another little stamp with another little piece of the brochure. So look how cute that is. So I'm just gonna stick that in here. So of course I like to do snarky collages and surreal collages and things like that. So I saw this girl, and she was really cute. She was in an advertisement for Bernie. So I cut her out, and it looks like she had an attitude, right? So I then colored her dress, her hat, and her shoes with watercolor brushes. And then the building was just really pretty, so I had to put that in the background as well. I went and got one of the Tim Holtz snarky quotes, and says, well, that's a level of incompetent I've not seen before. And then I just collaged on the back here. And then one of the winery advertisements in the books had "Get Your Swagger On," and I thought that fit her pretty good. So I got a collage page out of all of this as well. So this is for medieval times. It's a castle you can visit in Dallas, or right outside of Dallas. So I didn't want to cut this picture up at all. It's so pretty. So I just did like a little washi tape tip in. Also didn't want to get rid of that picture there. So, I mean, you could tuck papers or something like that in there, or just have it as a decoration in your book. So all of this to tell you that I try to tell you in some of my videos that you just don't need to have tons of scrapbooking papers or packets, or, you know, they're kind of expensive, and things are getting more and more expensive. So that's all of them, I think. I mean, I could just continue to make things forever and ever, but I wanted to share this video with you. So take your, and it can even be junk mail. Actually, I was going to do a junk mail one until I came home with all my brochures, and then that kind of took over from there. Pardon my desk. There's like an avalanche about to happen. So again, you just go through here like I did with the little calendar one. Even this one would be a cute tag. Here's another one. It is a picture of the winery, and I want to make it a postcard as well. And you know, you can do as much or as little embellishing on there as you would like to make it your own. But I didn't do a whole lot because I wanted to show you that you can find pictures anywhere and you can just use them just like they are. So just like the girls, this one I think would be really cute collage with a little quote over here as just a little collage book entry or something like that. Look at this guy. Cute cowboy picture there. So if you cut him like that, and if you do collage in your art book, I mean, how cool is that to be able to put him with some kind of quote on there. So he just looks like he's having a good time. And again, here's some more map pages. We're always looking for map pages. Look at this. Is that the cutest ATC? Like, if you just go through the magazine, get some kind of template, or even if it's a solid tag, you can just go through the book and see, is it big enough to put on there, that type of thing. So look at these flowers. That's a beautiful ATC right there as well. Oh, if I get on frame, show you. So, I mean, I won't make this too long. You get the idea. I just wanted to joke with you a minute and just tell you that I got all those things there at the Welcome Center, which I kind of did, but had to put a little work into it last night. So, for one of them, I needed a background, so this was just all a dark color right here. So I pulled color from there. I also think I intend to pull this color off here. I'll cut it out and use that in a collage somewhere because those colors are beautiful. So just know that you can use anything. So everybody likes to do glue books. I love to order from here anyway, but once I'm through looking through here, you know, I hate to just waste them, so we can recycle, you know, be responsible. But already here you have a glue book, and all you have to do is start gluing in it. I might even put a magnet on that and put it on the fridge or somewhere here so I can see them all the time. All right, thanks for joining me. Back from vacation, trying to catch up a little bit. I'll do some more videos soon. Have a couple of projects going on. Halloween project in the works. I have that happening on my Facebook page if you want to go over there. It's under Scrappy Lolly Paper Company as well. But guys, just give it a try and don't be intimidated, and you'll be amazed at yourself at what you can do with an old piece of paper, with an old brochure, not an old brochure, but you just be amazed at the things you can make. I mean, that was an old piece of material. This was, that's a Tim Holtz thing, of course, but look, here's another cardboard thing to use. So anyway, you don't have to go out and buy things at all. Test yourself, see what you can do, and you'll be amazed, and you'll have the best time doing it. All right, you guys all take care. I'll try to catch up on my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.